Thank you for taking this training with us. My name is Briani, and I'm the Director of Community-Based and our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Programming.
And I'm Kevin, Program Manager from Community-Based.
At Big Brothers Big Sisters of New York City, we are committed to serving all youth and creating an inclusive environment where every young person feels seen, supported, and celebrated.
It's important to recognize that each of us bring our unique selves when we participate in a mentoring relationship.
Take a look at the following images. What immediate reactions do you have? Do any specific memories come up? Are there any specific emotions you feel when looking at these images? You may be having reactions based on your own personal experience that may have to do with your family, culture, ethnicity, religion, or upbringing. You, your child, and your child's mentor may have different outlooks, opinions, or experiences on a number of things. Empathizing and considering how each of you experience life is helpful to building trust and deepening your match relationship. To be human is to have biases.
Implicit bias is an unconscious attitude or internalized stereotype toward a particular person or group that can affect our perceptions, decisions, and judgments, even if they go against our ideals and principles.
Although the process may sometimes feel uncomfortable and vulnerable, being aware of one's bias can be helpful to both our personal well-being and being a supportive parent.
While parents want the best for their children, they may still hold expectations about their child's mentor that can introduce bias into their match relationship. Let's discuss some common examples.
Education bias. During a call between a program manager and a parent, it is shared that the child's potential mentor is a self-taught software developer. The parent responds that the volunteer is not a real professional and would like a different volunteer with a college degree. What might be happening? Traditionally, there has been an emphasis on degree attainment as the only path to work in particular careers. The parent may see the volunteer as less qualified despite any extensive experiences or trainings they may have.
Tip: the parent can ask more questions to the program manager to get a deeper understanding of the volunteer's background or experience. When meeting the volunteer in person, the parent and child can get the opportunity to learn more about the volunteer and their career journey.
LGBTQ+ bias. During a check-in call with their program manager, a parent stated that the little enjoyed their recent outing to a writing workshop, and the parent feels that the big is very committed to the match relationship. The parent then asked if the big was gay because of his mannerisms seeming feminine, and she does not want the gay behaviors imposed on her son. What might be happening? The parent has assumptions on what characteristics define a person who identifies as gay, and that it could have a negative impact on her child's orientation.
Tip: take a moment and reflect before reacting. Not all behaviors guarantee an individual's identity. Comparably, not all straight women enjoy wearing makeup or heels. Remind yourself of the benefits and positive impact that the mentor is having on the child. Continue to ask your child, how do they feel about the mentor and the match relationship?
According to the Trevor Project, LGBTQIA+ youth who have at least one supportive adult in their lives are 40% more likely to thrive and experience better mental health outcomes compared to those without support. Why is support important? When LGBTQ+ youth receive support from mentors, family members, and peers, they experience greater resilience, greater mental health stability, and a sense of belonging. This support not only protects their emotional well-being, but also reduces the risks of depression, isolation, and suicide. The role of LGBTQ+ mentors. Having LGBTQ+ mentors is crucial for LGBTQ+ youth. Mentors who have their identities provide role models who understand their specific struggles, helping to navigate challenges and offering a safer space for open conversations about identity and acceptance. LGBTQ+ identifying mentors show youth that they are not alone, giving them confidence and hope for their future.
Religious bias. A parent who is practicing Muslim learns that the volunteer does not follow any religion and decides that the match would not be a good pair because the volunteer may confuse her child and not be able to teach the importance of good morals. What might be happening, despite being described as kind, professional, and caring, the parent assumes that because the mentor is agnostic, they do not have a strong set of values and cannot set a good example.
Tip. Depending on the stage of the match relationship, the parent and little can use the match meeting, phone calls, or in-person opportunities to share with the big some of their values and customs to allow the big to gain some understanding of their lifestyle while also allowing the big to demonstrate any aligned values from their upbringing and lifestyle. Earlier, we gave an example about LGBTQ+ bias. Let's dive a little deeper. At Big Brothers Big Sisters of New York City, we aim to create safer spaces for all of our youth and are committed to inclusion to ensure that no child is left feeling unseen or unsupported. What does LGBTQ+ mean? LGBTQIA+ stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer or questioning, intersex, asexual, and other identities across the gender and sexuality spectrum.
Why support matters. LGBTQIA+ youth face unique challenges such as a higher rate of bullying, family rejection, and mental health struggles. Studies show that supportive environments, including mentorships and affirming support systems, significantly improve the well-being of LGBTQIA+ youth.
Why pronouns are important. Pronouns are a way we refer to one another and are a basic part of our identity. Using the correct pronouns shows respect and helps create a supportive environment, especially for young people who may be exploring or affirming their gender identity. It's a small but powerful way to make sure everyone feels seen and valued.
Did you know Big Brothers Big Sisters of New York City practices open gender matching to ensure that all youth, especially those who identify as non-binary or transgender, can connect with mentors who affirm and understand their experiences. This inclusive approach ensures that every child gets the emotional and social support they need,
regardless of their gender identity. Thank you for taking this training with us. I'm Brianni, the Director of Community-Based Programming and our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Initiatives.
And I'm Kevin, Program Manager from Community Base. And remember, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to your program manager.